Hi tea sippers. Grab your biggest iced latte, your snacks, and get comfy because, honey, the 911 Season 9 finale just served us a full-course meal of drama, heartbreak, and life-changing twists that have the entire fandom in shambles. Athena getting shot. Fuck suddenly becoming a full-on dad to his biological son. The 118 family evolving in ways we never saw coming. If you thought this season was emotional, wait until I spill every single juicy detail, every gasp-worthy moment, and all the cast tea. It's gonna be long, dramatic, and piping hot. Let's dive deep, besties. Oh my gosh, hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel where we spill the hottest 911 tea with all the shocked reactions and zero chill. Your girl is here with the ultimate gossipy voiceover script breakdown of that jaw-dropping Season 9 finale. We're talking full deep dive, every scene, every emotion, every fan theory exploding online right now. If you haven't watched yet, seriously, pause this, go experience it yourself. Then come back because we are spoiling everything. But if you're ready for the tea party of the year, let's get into it. Starting with the moment that had everyone screaming at their screens. Athena Grant Nash, our unbreakable queen played by the legendary Angela Bassett. She gets shot. Not just any injury, y'all. This is betrayal at its finest. Picture this. Athena and her partner, Detective Hooks, are deep in this dangerous trafficking ring investigation. Tension is sky high. They burst into this fancy mansion. Hooks yells gun and fires. But Athena, sharp as ever, freezes and says, "That wasn't a gun, that was a phone." She turns to confront him, and bam! Hooks shoots her point blank. Blood everywhere. Athena collapsing in slow motion. The camera lingers on her shocked face as she hits the floor. "I was holding my breath so hard I almost passed out. Were you yelling at your TV too?" Drop a comment with your exact reaction because this cliffhanger was ruthless. The fallout? Pure chaos at the 118. Bobby's absence is still fresh, but the team rallies like never before. Eddie and Hen are in the ambulance fighting tooth and nail to keep Athena alive. Buck looking absolutely devastated in the waiting room, everyone pacing. Then it gets even crazier. The hospital goes into full lockdown because the trafficking kingpin sends goons to finish the job. An active shooter situation inside the hospital while Athena is fighting for her life in surgery. May and Ravi stepping up like absolute legends to protect her, hiding in supply closets, making tough calls. Eddie even takes a graze himself trying to help. This episode did not let you breathe for a single second. It felt like a blockbuster movie mixed with raw family drama. But does our Athena survive? Of course she does, because Angela Bassett does not get taken out that easily. She pulls through a tense surgery, wakes up surrounded by her loved ones, Michael, May, Harry, Bobby's memory hanging over them all. The emotional reunion scenes. Tears were flowing. And then comes the cherry on top. After everything she's endured, hijackings, disasters, losses, and now this internal betrayal from her own partner, Athena gets the promotion she's been fighting for. She's no longer Sergeant Grant. Athena is officially Detective Grant Nash. How satisfying is that? The woman who's been doing detective work unofficially for years finally gets the badge and the title. I'm living for Season 10 where she's out there solving big cases with that signature no-nonsense energy while still balancing her marriage and family. Can you imagine the crossovers with the 118 when her cases overlap with their calls? The tension, the worry, the power couple. Moments with Bobby. Chef's kiss. Now, let's move to the part that has the entire internet in meltdown mode. Devin Buck. Buckley's life completely flipping upside down. This man just became a legal guardian and foster dad to his own biological son, Theo. Yes, you heard that right. Buck is a dad now, honey. Quick backstory for anyone who needs refreshing. Years ago, Buck donated sperm to his old friends Connor and Cameron so they could have a baby. little Theo was born, and Buck stayed in the background out of respect, even though we all knew that big heart of his was already attached. In Season 9, Theo and his parents re-entered Buck's life after a dramatic rescue call. You see Buck playing with the adorable preschooler, that instant bond forming, the quiet longing in his eyes. Then the unthinkable happens. Connor and Cameron are killed in a tragic car accident, leaving little Theo orphaned. The papers come through, and in the finale, after all the hospital drama with Athena, something clicks for Buck. There's this beautiful, quiet scene where Harry makes a comment about how everyone they know either has kids or is a kid, and Buck just decides. He signs those guardianship papers with tears in his eyes and brings Theo home to the loft. The final shot of the episode shows Buck welcoming this sweet boy into his space, turning the bachelor loft into an actual family home. Toys scattered, bedtime routines starting, Buck looking both terrified and overjoyed. The emotions were through the roof. I was crying happy, sad tears because his friends are gone, but he's stepping up in the most beautiful way. Besties, let's talk about how this changes everything for Buck. The man who used to run from commitment, felt like he didn't belong anywhere, is now responsible for a whole human being. Diaper changes. Even if Theo is preschool age, there's still plenty of kid chaos. School drop-offs, figuring out childcare around 24-hour shifts, explaining to a little boy why his parents aren't coming back. It's heavy, it's real, and it's going to be so compelling to watch. Oliver Stark, our beloved Buck, sat down for interviews after the finale and spilled some major tea. He said Buck isn't immediately jumping to "I'm a dad" in his head. He sees it more as, "This was my friend's kid who needs me right now." But Oliver teased that the father label is coming. And Season 10 will explore the complicated feelings around that. There are going to be difficult times ahead. Exhaustion, identity conversations with Theo. Maybe even legal hurdles if any distant family members appear. The Eeps called this a goldmine for storytelling, promising we'll see Buck grow in ways we've never seen before. Imagine the scenes: Buck showing up to the firehouse with baby wipes in his turnout coat pockets, panicking during a slow shift because he forgot Theo's favorite snack, late night calls to the team when Theo has nightmares. This is going to add so many layers of comedy, heart, and growth. And speaking of the team, how does this affect his relationship with Eddie? Oh honey, the Buddie fans are in full meltdown, and I am here for it. Eddie has been through his own emotional ringer. This season, grief, near-death experiences in the finale. Now his best friend suddenly has a kid. Will Eddie step up as the ultimate co-parent? We've seen their bond for years, the looks, the support, the way they always have each other's backs. This could either bring them closer than ever or create new tension as Buck's priorities shift. Picture Eddie helping with bedtime. The three of them, plus Christopher when he visits, becoming this little blended unit. Fan theories are everywhere, secret feelings finally surfacing, moving in together for practicality. Or even jealousy if Buck starts dating someone new while raising. Theo, Oliver, and the showrunners have been super coy but dropped hints that the 118 family dynamic is evolving big time. Think about Hen and Karen with their kids, Eddie with Christopher, now Buck with Theo. The firehouse barbecues are about to be next level, chaotic, and heartwarming. More domestic storylines mixed with the insane rescues we crave. The whole team leaning on each other harder, sharing parenting tips during downtime, covering shifts when someone's kid is sick. This feels like a natural next chapter for the show. Other massive finale moments that deserve their own spotlight. The hospital active shooter sequence was filmed like a thriller, dark corridors. Tense whispering May, making life-saving decisions. Under pressure, Ravi proving once again why he belongs on the team. The trafficking ring being dismantled with hooks exposed and arrested, justice served, but with that bittersweet taste because Athena almost paid the ultimate price. Those quiet character beats where the team processes everything while Athena recovers. Bobby's memory still woven throughout, reminding us of legacy and found family. The episode balanced high-stakes action with intimate, soul-stirring moments perfectly. Fan reactions online are pure chaos. X is flooded with theories. Will Athena's new detective role lead to her working a case that directly involves the 118? How quickly will Theo start calling Buck Dad? Will we see therapy sessions where Buck confronts his own abandonment issues through parenting? And of course, the biggest question, how will this push Buck and Eddie's relationship forward? Some fans are predicting full buddy confirmation in Season 10. Others think it'll be slow burn tension for years. What do you think? I want every theory in the comments. Season 10 teases from cast and crew have me counting down the days. More massive emergencies that test the team's limits, deeper personal arcs. Buck's full parenting journey with all its laughs, tears, and growth. Athena out in the field as detective, bringing that fierce energy while worrying about her family. The 118 becoming even more of a village raising these kids together. Oliver promised we'll see the raw side sleep deprivation affecting calls. Buck learning he can't fix every problem with enthusiasm alone. Beautiful vulnerability moments. Picture episodes where a rescue involves a child in danger and Buck has a whole new perspective. Flashbacks to his own childhood mixed with present-day parenting wins and fails. The loft transformed with kid art on the fridge. A proper bedroom. For Theo Buck reading bedtime stories after long shifts. Maybe even Buck buying a more family-friendly car and the team roasting him endlessly. The comedy potential is endless. This finale wrapped Season 9 with hope after so much grief. New beginnings, new roles, the family stronger than ever. 911 continues. To master blending life or death action with real human stories that hit you right in the feels. But let's go even deeper on how Buck's new reality is going to shake up his entire world. Besties, raising Theo isn't just adding a kid to his schedule, it's reshaping his identity. Buck has always been the reckless one. The one jumping into danger without thinking twice. Now every risky move on a call has higher stakes because there's a little boy waiting at home who already lost his parents. Expect intense moments where Buck hesitates for the first time or has to be pulled back by Eddie or Hen. That character growth is going to be so satisfying to watch. Oliver Stark has been doing the most in interviews, hinting that Buck will struggle with the fear of not being enough. He wants to do right by Theo, but he's also terrified, Oliver said in one chat. We're talking therapy episodes? Maybe. Buck reaching out to Maddie for advice. Late-night conversations with Eddie on the balcony that feel extra charged. The chemistry between Buck and Eddie is already legendary. Add co-parenting energy and the fandom might actually explode. Imagine the domestic scenes we're going to get. Buck trying to cook healthy meals for Theo and burning everything. Eddie showing up with takeout and his signature Diaz smile. Christopher meeting Theo and becoming the big brother figure. Clayt at the Wilson house turning into full team gatherings. This is the found family we've always wanted. Leveled up. Don't get me wrong, there will be conflict too. Buck's history of impulsive decisions might clash with responsible parenting. Maybe a storyline where Theo gets sick and Buck has to miss a big call, creating guilt and team tension. Or dating attempts that fizzle because who has time when you're suddenly a single dad. The show is promising messy, realistic, and ultimately uplifting arcs. Switching back to Athena, her promotion to detective opens up so many juicy storylines. No more just responding to calls. She'll be investigating, interrogating, maybe even going undercover in future episodes. Angela Bassett is going to eat every single scene. We might see her clashing with old LAPD colleagues who don't like her style. Or teaming up with the 118 on joint operations. The worry from Bobby and the kids when she's deep in a dangerous case. Prime drama material. Plus, how does this affect her marriage? More date nights to balance the stress, or arguments about safety? I need it all. May's decision to pursue nursing after helping in the hospital lockdown. Iconic character development. She's grown so much from the anxious teen we met in early seasons. Ravi continuing to shine and maybe getting more responsibility. The whole 118 is leveling up together. Other lingering finale threads that season. 10 will surely pick up the full exposure of the trafficking ring and any remaining loose ends. Eddie's own healing journey after his scares. Possible guest stars or big cameos as the show loves those. And of course, more insane rescue sequence. Cinquenella-level disasters or something completely new. Fan theories are my favorite. Part of this, some are saying Theo might have health issues from the accident that require Buck to be extra vigilant. Others think we'll see Buck's parents try to insert themselves into the new family dynamic, creating major conflict. Buddie truthers are convinced this is the season where at least one of them admits deeper feelings. I'm reading every theory tell. Me yours below so we can gossip more. Season 10 is shaping up to be one of the strongest yet. The perfect mix of high-octane emergencies, heartfelt personal stories, and that signature 911 humor that makes us laugh through the tears. Buck as a dad is going to bring so much warmth. Athena as detective is going to bring the badass energy. The whole team tighter than ever. Visualize the opening montage of Season 10. Buck dropping Theo off at preschool, rushing to the station. Athena pinning on her new detective badge. The 118 ready for whatever chaos LA throws at them next. Right. Gives me chills in the best way. This is why we love the show, because it shows real people going through real changes while still showing up to save lives every day. The finale gave us shock, survival, new beginnings, and endless possibilities. All right, my tea sippers, that was the complete, long, gossipy deep dive into the 911 Season 9 finale. From Athena's dramatic survival and promotion to Buck stepping into fatherhood with Theo, the shifting team dynamics, and all the Season 10 excitement ahead. What moment had you screaming the loudest? Are you most excited for Buck's parenting, adventures, Athena's detective era, or the potential Buddie evolution? Spill all your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one and reply to as many as I can. If this long, juicy breakdown made your day, smash that like button until it breaks. Subscribe so you never miss future 911 recaps, theories, cast interviews, and full season predictions. Hit the notification bell. We're riding through Season 10 together, besties. Drop a emoji if Buck as a dad is everything you dreamed of. If Athena's promotion is the win of the century. And comment your biggest burning question for Season 10. Thank you so much for watching this long one. I appreciate every single one of you. Stay dramatic, stay kind, and remember, family is who shows up when it matters most. See you in the next video. Bye.